Hey guys, welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. Let's carry on where we left off. We've taken down a side dungeon, letting the Mistari perform their funeral rites again after taking care of a giant bird. And now we've got a bond with Juna, which is good for us. This was a nice little warm-up, letting us, acclimatize to the climate of Virga Island and the archipelago. So now we're ready for the real deal. Let's return to town.
Okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner? I think so.
Right?
Dragon Temple awaits us. Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. We've got the potion we need to wither that damn tree blocking the entrance, so the priestess can await her rescue tomorrow. 37 degrees at night. Minor improvement, I suppose. Back to the Virga Island Tavern.
Thank you.
Thank you all for giving me a hand at the Orbwise path. The people of the island were ecstatic to learn that their snakes can return to their rightful place. That bird beast found them so palatable, then perhaps those snakes possess a flavor that is worth seeking out.
Oi!
We just saved the snakes, okay? We're not going to put them in danger again. They're funeral snakes, remember? You can't go around imagining how you'd plate every living thing you come across. Please.
Damn.
I wonder if she's imagined how Gallica would look on the end of a shish kebab or something. I've got to say, the temple looks massive. Can't imagine how much of it stands between us and the Lance. I know we've got days left to find out, but still. Do you really think there's a dragon waiting for us in there? If so, we'd better be damn sure that we're strong enough to take it on. Our lives depend on it.
Now then.
Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Alright, I relax with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Let's say,
time marches on.
It wouldn't hurt for us
the
to
age of a new king draws
level
nearer.
up some bonds before we actually tackle the Dragon Temple, so let's see who's available first. I know we're kind of limited, considering our royal virtues aren't where we need them to be. For quite a few of our friends, I hear a voice. I've decided I must put my life on the line. I mean, could come in handy for Hulkenberg to rank up here. She's got her jewel coming up. I've heard word from the chief. Please continue to use this inn as it suits your needs. I truly hope you can find a way to prevent Lady Eupha from sacrificing herself. Okay, but isn't the dragon going to eat you all, or at least bring about calamity?
I love it.
I see you've come from Briarhaven. I hear you offered up a sanctress's head at an event called the Exhibition of the Brave. Where'd you hear that? Don't believe everything you see on the news. I like getting my hands on juicy bits of new information. I don't care for the country, but I love to be in the know. In your view, the island no doubt feels isolated. But from this standpoint, it's not so difficult to go from the island to the outside world. So I often hear tales of the outside from people who travel back and forth between here and there. All sorts of good tidbits. Oh, here's a tasty room.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Near Grand Trad, Gaborns have been getting up to some nasty business. The army's at a loss, and so they've put up a bounty for whoever can take it. Scoundrel's Hold is the place I hear, though that's about as much as I know. Wow, word travels far and wide around these parts. I hear that on the mainland there are buildings where you can pick up bounties. You might find out more by going to one of them.
Didn't expect that.
A bounty, huh? That's more useful information than I expected. If we have time, let's go stop by a recruitment center in another city to check it out. Well, Gallica, good news is we already have checked it out, remember? Guess you're tired. Interesting, though. This informant here, he's not even an informant, he's a gossipy man. He had more information than the informant in the tavern. And it came for free. Boris Fisher Crone.
Pardon me.
You there. You're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Could I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that going to do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea. But the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple. Well, lucky I didn't already go to the Dragon Temple.
Oh, yeah?
That's where you find these stones? Wow, that's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. I suppose it helps that I got the potion now, so I can fully explore it. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones, after all, and knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. When I arrived to find the temple full of monsters, I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
What a mess this is.
I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family, so you're my only hope. Please, leave it to me.
Not finished yet?
Oh? Truly, my word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll, but it'd be an enormous relief to have the others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there will be no point, so I'll need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's
Sounds
give
good
it
to
a
me.
shot.
I need to find polar stones in the Dragon Temple. There are 3 in total, and the more I hand in, the bigger my reward. They should be fairly close to the entrance. Now, is the reward on offer here the minimum or the maximum? 5-star difficulty? Okay, by August 30th.
Oh,
We should look for them in the Dragon Temple, right?
trouble.
That's what she said.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's help them out.
Anyway, we can't just abandon someone who's in need like this. When we have time, let's go look for those stones. Gonna do it. We've got 11 days. Plenty of time.
Hey!
Or, sorry, 10 days. It was August 30th, wasn't it? I was thinking the end of the month. Hey, Benji. Seeing as we're still one short exactly 1 lance, what say we go to the temple today? I'll think about it.
Got it.
Good. We could stand to train more, too, if that's more your style. It is my style, but I'm aware we are on a time limit. Okay.
All right then.
Let's find...
That
Well,
reminds
it's
me.
easier if I go through Galaga. Let's find Hulkenberg. We've still got 2 bonds we haven't unlocked, and they come after Juna, so does this mean we're going to have 2 more people in our party? I wonder if Edeni or maybe Eupha, the priestess, will join as this one. And still got 1 left. Maybe when we go for round 3. Barden's waiting for us, but Hulkenberg takes priority. We're going to be rank 7. Hulkenberg ultimately decides that to correct Rodanth, she must best him in a duel. And she would have Benji act as a witness. Let's go. Oh, you're right here. Aizme?
Well,
Exploring the temple is important, yes. But it's also crucial that we gather support and build our strength for the future. We may have a dizzying amount of work ahead of us, but if we focus on accomplishing one thing at a time, steady and sure, we'll be fine. Yes, we will.
Ah, 'tis you.
Have you not decided our plans for the day? Even knowing we mustn't let our guard down, a breather might do us some good. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Rodanth. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth. Through a fair and honest duel. I doubt he'd fight fair. My wisdom, I feel like I can see through Rodanth's plot with my overflowing wisdom. Yeah!
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such a dishonor? But surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. It's a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. A lot of people do over time. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no objections. I don't mind.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Rodanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. Okay. Hopefully in the audience and not on stage, I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
Good citizens! Once again, it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words!
But fear not. In the name of the Honourable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace. Coincidentally, there are 8 pawns per side on the chessboard, so they're handy.
Wait.
Anyway, bit of useless trivia. Rodanth, wait! Hey, I was just
Whoops.
giving some information to the crowd. What now? Have you come to aid in this execution? We're here to stop you.
No.
Yes.
Indeed. You stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the knight commander himself.
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather. And so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. Oh, whoa. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order?
Yeah!
Death to traitors! Fuck yeah! Let's go! Glory to the Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Benji is my witness. Where is yours? You just sprung this upon me, so I gotta find one. Nakatum? Nastum? Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the Great Gate.
Let's move.
Benji, to me. Okay. Let's go. Follow us for a grand old time, everyone. The people on stage are like, oh, are we still getting hung? We've come to the Great Gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. You're not allowed to die.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready. Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth. That will be quite unnecessary. Nestum? Nastum? Nakatum? I still don't know how to pronounce it. You! My friend, witness. What? I can't move. What, he fucking perform Thunder Wave?
Absurd.
Fool. You and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? My witness here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain! Witness, face me instead.
It was you.
Why don't you face me instead? I told you, Benji. Do not interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair. I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How? She vaccinated herself.
Rodanth.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Uh-oh. Aw, damn, we didn't even get to see it. It was censored. It was too violent for us. Her strike brought him to his knees. Just one strike.
Rodanth.
Your skills have dulled Rodanth, probably because he's relying on these underhanded tactics. Hey, where's Witness? And that Witness... I'm so bad. I wish I knew how to pronounce it. Nakatum? Nastum. Someone will tell me in the comments, but I won't read it for a while because this episode's recorded in advance while I'm in holiday. The fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone. What ability, dude? You showed none. You just got crushed.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we got to step in. Oh, Parapus man. Take him away. Aye, sir. Take him where? That's the question.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Never really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Ah, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Oh. Heismay says hello. Rodanth's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodanth red-handed overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes. I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. Did they help free you from that paralysis spell? I'd been asked to help expose Rodanth's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodanth to step down of his own volition.
I
Wanted to believe that within him. A knightly pride yet survived, and now... 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. You fought marvelously.
No.
True.
True, yeah. You know what? You're right. And I'd not have won without you. So thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. It seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were targeted to be hung today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight. Alright.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. I mean, did you just see what you pulled off? You are a model knight.
Incredible.
You exaggerate, surely. I've a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince, after all. For now, though, your words are enough for me.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodanth, I had thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Benji. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me. Okay.
She.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Oh, we're so close to maxing out
Yes.
yet another
I am your
bond.
knight.
We can now study the Paladin and Dark Knight. Ooh, that's pretty cool. There's the 2 of them. Is there any others that have 2? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. You can now study the Paladin and Academia and the Dark Knight. I gotta check them out.
Now then.
Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I am sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I sure can. Not that they've got their own problems to deal with. I'm sure they're not concerned with anyone else's. I feel as though I've gotten more support from the knighthood, thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. Alright. 16. Getting there. Meanwhile, back at Virga Island. Back to the Virga Island Tavern. I hear a voice. I need to tell him. Brigida comes to mind. Okay.
Well,
Let's speak with her.
dilemma.
Sometimes I find myself ruminating. Perhaps all I truly need for my own happiness is to be well fed and well rested. That's a lot of people's happiness, to be fair. I'm sure that mindset is how I devoted all else to training in my days of knighthood.
Well, is
Right.
that a
Reminds me.
dilemma?
Well, we should probably check out what's happening out here at nighttime. I don't think I've seen the nightlife of Virga Island. Maybe everyone's hitting the
Leave
clubs.
that, mate.
Oh, we could also run a debate, too.
Let us have faith in
Who would we
Lady
debate?
Eupha.
I don't think we'd debate anyone. It's just a regular speech like we've done in the past.
Can't be.
Is what's happening now on the island divine punishment from the dragon god? Did my drinking anger him? It's all you, man. You're the sole person responsible for all this. It'll be painful, but maybe I should cut down the drinking. It says you're sober, though. Oh dear, have you been drinking in secret?
Let us have faith in Lady
What's going on down here? Hello, you're awfully far from all the festivities.
Aha!
You have strange eyes, boy. It is as though they are looking not at, but through. The people of the island are surely unsettled by you seeing into their hearts. You have revealed that they want to put their pain onto the priestess. Yeah, well, I didn't have to see too deep into their hearts for that. It's pretty clear.
Hello there.
Ah, it's you lot. I'm sorry to put this Eupha matter so squarely on your shoulders. It's okay.
We are
I
with
thought you had new dialogue, but no, it's just apology after apology. Traveler, is it true that you know Coculus? Coincidentally, one of his associates helps me run this business. It's hard for us pagans to make a sale on the mainland, so since we have mutual acquaintances, I'll give you a discount. I hear a voice within my mind. You might say I have something of a connection with these sorts of places. I put in a good word for you. Damn. He reaches far and wide. I failed. I couldn't protect the chief. Our island's traditions. I feel so powerless. So this is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect anything? Here's the island mural. Appears to be a religious painting of the island.
Here.
There's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around her are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. I'm sure it's a depiction of the village's sacrificial rite, but it reminds me too much of things with the prince. Not a good feeling either way. They're convinced the sacrifice will appease the dragon god. Maybe it will, I guess, but it's so hard to come to terms with. Well, it's up to us to prevent it happening. Oh, it's the prison.
Really now?
Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end up back in prison.
This place.
This is where we got locked up after making it onto the island. I wonder how many mainlanders they throw in here. I hope the villagers come to accept us eventually. They're already starting to, so... Well, that's a start. Nothing down here. Just a random path that leads into a rock that looks like a door. Very suspicious.
Hello there.
Put them up. Lots of spots across the inland sea look easy to access, but that's a false impression. The tides force even seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. So usually when the priestess and chief Edeni leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. But on Lady Eupha's last trip, they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them. Yeah. I don't know how you guys constantly travel out to the mainland when there's monsters out there. We had to fight one on just to arrive.
Hail, laddie!
Hey there! Yes, you, the young strapping lad. Care to take on the 100-eyed foe loach squirm and swallow challenge? Though that's a mouthful.
You look ready for a real challenge.
I've got a feisty one you can take a stab at for 250 reeve right now. What do you say? 100 eyes. I mean, if you're sure. If it doesn't pass me time. Sure.
Brilliant.
Alright, give me a moment while I wrangle the thing for you. Oh, this one's especially feisty. These slimy monstrosities won't stop thrashing around. I managed to swallow one somehow, but there are still more.
What?
Squirm and swallow, huh? You're the one who was squirming the most, though. Wait, is that the point? I think so.
What a fantastic
Oh, he goes back
display.
for another. You must have some Mustari blood in you, after all. Here, take this. Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Well, that was
But
awe-inspiring on many levels. And you're not feeling sick? No one cared. No one gave a rat's ass. I participated in this random challenge on a wharf where no one was looking. What do you know? Hello, Brigida. I'm back.
Ah, just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
My apologies.
I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. But thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. But telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war. A campaign against Sanctism itself. I'm with you no matter what. With overflowing courage, I showed Brigida I could match her resolve. Yeah!
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads. Yet, look at you. My feelings got through.
Fine then.
You've helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me? Of course. I'm
Thank
brave
you.
enough. Follow me then.
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters. Make them something more than weapons. That should be decent enough revenge against the church. If I only expand my current trade, it'd only make their pockets fatter. So I thought I'd find a different approach. Won't that make them mad? That's the point. What are you doing?
What?
I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger, and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters.
As it is.
But if we're stuck with them, we can still make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now. I mean, she has a point. Like, once Pandora's box is open, you can't put it back in. So, it's gonna learn to live with igniters.
Say,
Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Guptoros. The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for these prototypes. Thus you chose me.
I see.
yes.
Right. A secret like this needs discretion. In all honesty, though, I never thought it would get anywhere near field testing. Goes against the Church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me a few new scars, if I survive at all. Oh. Well, shit, man. You need me to be your bodyguard? Only one way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take the throne, and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. Oh, okay. That's a big gamble. I've been thinking about your dream. This kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality. And I can't help but wish I lived in that world.
I
Wanted to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me. My position, my fortune, or my life. That's true determination.
Right.
In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
I believe in you.
Take the throne, Benji. For me, and for a new world. I appreciate you going all in on me. I'll do my best. I can sense Brigida's hope to change the world, and her deep trust in me. Okay.
You give me hope.
Further widens the variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association by adding rare items. I need to actually pay a visit to the store. And occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brigida will send a crate with funds. Wow. Okay. I now have a rare chance of receiving funds from Brigida due to the effects of Supply Crate.
And then
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence. Same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I can do. To atone. Nice. You're doing well, man. You're doing a lot more than most would, so be proud of that, Brigida. I parted ways with Brigida and returned to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from merchants all over the country, thanks to Brigida's direct endorsement. I was going to say, I don't think I can improve any further, but I can.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
If only everyone contributed just a little bit. You don't have to contribute as much as Brigida has, but just a little bit. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigida. So much for a
This
rare
here.
occurrence. Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. Wow, 15,000. That's not a small amount.
All right.
We've got the Potion of Blight. Now we just need to pour it onto that gigantic tree. Is this really going to be enough to weather that huge thing? Difficult tasks are often more intimidating in expectation rather than execution. Let us see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is.
yes.
Only now does our search for the lance truly begin. Alright. Good pep talk, everyone.
Let's head there.
Are we ready?
That reminds me.
I wonder if we can max out Hulkenberg today, though. Let's see. Spartan. Hulkenberg. I don't feel any... I don't really give a shit about Hulkenberg right now. Okay. Fair enough. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
See here.
That's the Dragon Temple.
It's your call.
You should be able to get there by this afternoon, right, Eurus? But of course, it's your preparations you want to concern yourself with. And it's good weather, too.
So
Let's
we
go.
bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. Okay, we'll change archetypes once we land. I'll refer to the informant's notes.
What to pick?
If I recall correctly, there are some trees that are weak to fire, and everyone else is not. In fact, they'll reflect it.
Indeed.
As long as we have these mystic archetypes on our side, we need not rely on mere brute force. We ought instead to try a wide variety of tactics. One of us might draw the enemy's focus, say, while the rest of us begin a merciless onslaught. Though I suppose that's really my specialty. Okay, well, I think we're going to be wrapping up with Juna's book.
Hey,
I never imagined I'd learn to master archetypes too. Makes me glad my studies at the Mage Academy aren't going to waste. Sometimes I wonder how different life would be if the Mage Academy hadn't been shuttered. It makes me wistful. Oh god, I've got as well. I've got a plant culture chamber I can plant seeds in. Bookshelf lined with interesting books. Let's keep working on our courage. We're almost done reading it. Let's go. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. It seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
Okay. And it's gonna like double because we finished the book now. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world is deepened.
All right.
At least through Juna's eyes. Oh.
Navigating the archipelago's currents once more, the Dragon Temple again comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
No, that old pesky, sinister magla.
All right.
We finally have the potion of blight, so we can finally get inside. Okay. I know
Let's
I put
do
finally
it.
in there twice. Let's get our team together and see if this potion works. Let's
What now?
sort it all out. Okay, well, good news is I didn't change shit. Apparently, most of the enemies here aren't going to be weak at all to any physical attacks or bows, so we're going to avoid
What
Gunner.
do you think?
A lot of magic's going to be used. So let's rely on that. Let's use the Potion of Blight. So I suppose you just have to pour the Potion of Blight on the roots.
Can you take this one, please?
This build-up is killing me. Bottoms up!
Hey,
But wait. After all the trouble we went through to get it, are we sure it's going to work on a tree of this size? Juna is right. The only way to find out is to pour it. Here goes nothing. Well, well.
Huh?
Why is it moving? What's going on here? So, to some monster in a tree's guise. This blight brew has stripped away the oaken mask to reveal the beast within.
Wait!
Whoa, it's none too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the draft have stripped away the armor too?
Incoming!
Got nothing for it. Let's chop this tree beast down. Oh, wow. It's trying to mog us. Alento.
I call upon a royal soul!
Let's burn you to the ground. I need to be aware of this, though. I don't want to use up all our MP so quickly.
Burn! You hit their weakness!
There we go. It is weak to it, though.
What's the play?
Bot.
You hit their weak point!
And it's
Keep
on
it up.
fire.
Back!
I'll do the bot as well.
You hit their weakness!
Is everyone all right?
That's your opening, Captain!
Let's just increase everyone's attack.
I will protect you! That helped.
That helped!
helpful as ever.
That'll save us
Behold this power!
some MP, because we'll need to attack it less. Wow.
I shall vanquish evil.
That was a lot of damage. 1,000 because it's burned.
Let's go! Fire! Come!
And might as well just do Fury Strike.
Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Soul Cry? Yeah, I figured that was the one that gives it extra turns. HP recovery, 400. Concentrate. Oh shit. And you get a free turn off that? How mean.
Oh, please.
Oh please, 51
I'll
damage?
show you!
Oh, its attack is way up. Oh, sorry, that's how Concentrate works, is it?
Raging fire! You hit their weakness!
Are you
Don't let 'em
prepared?
down, Juna.
No.
You hit their weak point.
Come
Keep it
I'm not
up.
gonna risk
Royal
attacking
Sword.
it with a physical attack in case it reflects or blocks it. Let's just get it done. Okay, no unscathed
greater
bonus
heights.
because we just had to take 50 damage.
A new means of protection.
Shelter Formation moves all allies to the back row, increases their defense by 2 ranks for 3 turns. 35 MP though, very costly. That scared me, but we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery.
But
But our way inside the temple is now clear. Let us push onward to find Eupha.
You're right.
Right. We had a rough start. Time to get back on track. Okay.
Pushing forward.
Yep. The entrance is open, so let's head into the temple.
Keep your wits about you.
Though this temple is the lair of the so-called dragon god, is it? Such a place demands that we proceed with the utmost
All right.
caution. Allow me a position within our battle formation. You'll not regret it, I'm sure. You have the least MP out of all of us, I'm afraid, so I will tell you to stay behind. Okay, let's go.
We've got to hurry.
We must get that priestess girl out of here safely. Quickly now.
What do you think?
We're going to look for the priestess, right? I'm committed, let's go. Let's hurry. There's no guarantee she's still unharmed. And if I do need to switch someone out, I can.
Here.
We run out of MP. The battle is so thick I can feel it on my skin. The melancholia here is different.
Speaking of,
You can sense melancholia too. Louise must have valued that in you. Well, she can't sense that you're right in front of her because she's just walking into you, Stroll. Or maybe she knows you are in front of her and she just wants to get close. Let's get busy.
We got
Oh,
Let's push
blue.
through.
Impressive as ever.
Oh, we might be
That'll
able to
do it.
slash our way through most of these people. Free XP. Well, I'm talking like I'm an Undertale
on
genocide.
your guard!
Come on.
I only hope this proves me more worthy.
Damn, worth it.
A new ability.
Mastered Mage with Stroll. Magic Circle. Max MP as well.
careful. We're not through them yet.
Come on.
Okay, well, we will be in just a second. They're nothing.
That was brilliant.
Oh my god, are we, like, overpowered?
This is bad. They're onto us.
I think
I
we
can
are.
feel the power coursing
Okay, and then
through
again,
me.
this is just the ground floor. Let's not get cocky.
No way.
Can't believe the size of this place. It's like a proper labyrinth. I wonder how deep it goes. Perhaps we could tell, were it not for this strange mist. The path ahead is shrouded.
I must.
Go before the dragon god.
What can I do?
I am the priestess. I must offer myself in sacrifice.
What's up?
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? I just heard a voice inside my head. Apparently it belonged to the priestess. The priestess's voice, you say? I certainly couldn't hear it.
Okay, so
Well, if you heard her voice, that means she's alive. Come on, let's find her. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
let's go.
Okay. If Eupha's here, the lances too. Let's press on. Got a couple of exclamation marks here. Let's take a look. Monument of Virtue.
Check this out.
There's something written on this stone monument. It says, "Those who are lost does the mist bedevil, but upon the proper path, no mist will there be to thwart thee." So that means the mist will be thicker if we're on the wrong path.
I see.
Interesting. Then if visibility worsens, it implies we're off track.
If so,
Okay, but that might mean that there's treasure. It would seem that we may find our way by following the path without fog.
This.
Something's been etched here. Let's see, it says, "Thine eyes report doth not tell all. Only those with the conviction to alter their perspective may find the way through the dark." Perspective, is it? So we have to change how we view things here. So we need to look at things beyond what's in front of us. Or at least that's what I assume it's trying to say. Change our perspective, huh? Quite the thought-provoking inscription. Maybe I'll need to use my special view. Okay. So, this is obviously not the right way. We can rely on the map to tell us where we're going.
What?
Oh, never mind. We just teleport back? Am I just seeing things? Or isn't this where we started? I thought I'd need to navigate, like, the darkness. To maybe find hidden treasures and whatnot. Okay. Never mind. I guess we just go along the correct path.
Check this
Polar
out.
stone. That's the second stone the old lady mentioned. Should be one more out there. Let's keep going this way. What do we got? Something over there. Interesting. I feel like we've fought that monster before, at least a variant of it. Blocked. This one? Ah, nice and bright. But then I can just go this way, and it's fine. Unless this is the right way all along. But what, just that one staircase is banned? Everything else is all good? Okay, yeah, no, we can't go up there. So I can go up these stairs, but what happens if I go down them? Oh, it's fine as well. Okay. Okay. I go down here. It's all blocked, and I can't reach that item. Does something feel off to you? It's like we haven't made any progress at all. I sensed it as well. Perhaps we've been brought back to where we started.
mayhap.
This perhaps something to do with this mist. It could well be a result of melancholisation.
No.
I don't know if I'd call this melancholisation. No, this mist might just be sophisticatedly designed magic. Magic, you say? A contrivance of the temple itself, perchance? A trap laid to ward off intruders.
If so...
It's a trap, then there must be some way to spring it. Let's keep trying. Okay, we already know how to solve it, this confounding mist. There must be some trick to it. Maybe if you read the blatant exclamation marks on the map. I have, don't worry. Alright. Sorry, this wasn't the staircase I wanted to experiment with, it was this one. Oh wow, so the mist thickens going back up. Alright, okay. So yeah, there's a very, very specific path we need to take here. We'll go back this way. We could go up these stairs. Presumably this set. There we go. Fight the enemy that's over on this side. And get that treasure.
Ugh, I think they see us.
Oh,
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
okay. Regular enemy.
Nice.
What a find!
Tranquil Trilby. A leisure hat that can calm even the most agitated minds. Magic +4. Prevents rage. Nice. Huh? What's that? It's a mural. The old world is inscribed here in archaic writing.
This is...
An old world, is it? I suppose this is some kind of ancient city. If those are buildings, they're preposterously tall. Never in all my days have I seen a town such as this. Hard to believe it's a depiction of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic.
Hey!
So if that's a city, what's surrounding it? It looks like monsters.
No.
Not monsters, no. The more I look, the more it appears as though they're being worshipped. A world where there is not but one god. Now that is indeed a very different understanding of history from that of Sanctism. I don't think we're going to guess our way to the right answers here. Let's press on.
Oh, yeah?
A world with many gods, huh? I guess the dragon god's one of them? I mean, clues in the title. Yeah, I think so. Okay, more staircases to experiment with. Let's make the right choice. Not that there's a heavy penalty or anything.
They found us! Alive!
I found it first, technically. Ow!
Take it slow if you need to. There's no rush.
Yeah. Sorry, priestess. You heard Stroll. There's no rush.
What is this?
Look, something's carved into the stone monument. Are these tenets of the pagan faith? It says, Be not perplexed by illusion. Accept fear and open thine eyes. Do so and the truth shall be within your grasp. A warning, then, but to caution us against the perplexity of illusions. Does this mean there's some way to see through the maze's contrivances?
That means...
Maybe it's telling us that we need to sense the magla. Perhaps my sight can do the trick here. What I've been saying. Why don't we try out my face sight? There.
Sounds crazy.
But-
But something's around here.
Yep, there we go. Alright. Make use of that in a second. Oh shit!
Let's push through.
So much for making use of it.
Let us settle this.
I thought that would be like levers or something to play with, not things getting awakened.
Pierce attacks won't get through.
Alright, we know Pierce and Slash don't work.
Mass dancer.
Try Wind.
All right, see the food
That's the
going.
time.
Now,
There we
what's
go.
the play?
Problem
I shall
solved.
vanquish evil. No, all
I'll
yours.
just yield.
Magic seeker.
I'll take care of the other one. Beautiful.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
You're a wizard, Stroll. I can level you up. Perhaps we should do
I
just that.
see. Fascinating.
Okay, well, I think it's time we level up Stroll to become a wizard. He's reached level 20. And we need him to keep working. Oh, there we go. There's two archetypes up here, similar to the knight. Let's make something happen with Stroll. Damn, this really is labyrinthine, isn't it? We're getting farther and farther away from our destination. But that's okay. It's worth it to keep exploring.
Nice.
if I go down-
I bet we'll find a use for that.
Strength White Mask? Yeah, we will. If I learn how to do experiments. Can you imagine DSP doing this? Like, he'll just go down every single stairs and be like, I can't see. What the hell? This game's broken as fuck. I don't understand what the game wants me to do. Oh, we got another mural. It's a mural. The world after ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Indeed.
Based on the title, can we surmise it depicts those who perished in a city torn asunder by flame? It would imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war. What's on the bottom there? Looks like people gradually changing.
Look,
Isn't that a monster of some kind on the left? What is going on there? What a strange physiognomy. It looks almost human. But the figure on the right looks like a regular person.
Oh,
No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part's going to clear it up. No, maybe Eupha can explain. The 8 tribes and humans. It's hard to see a connection, yet there may very well be one. Hopefully we can figure it out sooner rather than later. Ah, damn, the treasure chest's across that. I've still only got 2 of those stones. I can't believe that lady went this far into the temple. She says she didn't get far in. I think she made considerable progress.
All right, how's that?
slow if you need to. There's no rush.
Well, we made it to the middle. Hopefully once we clear this temple, like, this entire curse will be lifted. And I can travel whichever way I want to. Oh, never mind, it's up there. Damn it. We need to find a way around.
Come on!
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
I'm not tossing a magla pill, Heisme. Come on, let's be sensible, please. Goodness. Some people. It's a mural. The War of Ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Doesn't it seem like...
If this depicts the Annex War, it seems far too grand a scale. If it were, it wouldn't have been called the War of Ruin. It's likely depicting the war that led to the destruction of the old world. And people aren't the only combatants here. There are dragons and what looks like monsters in the fray too. They could even be ancient gods. If you ask me, it looks more like they got roped into a war that the people started.
What the...
You're telling me people manipulated dragons, this many bloody dragons, as tools of war? To hazard a guess, I'd say the magic which allows us to control archetypes fashioned after heroes of old is fairly similar.
Hey.
If gods and dragons really started fighting, no wonder they called it the War of Ruin. Would this really have happened?
However,
Well, a war fought with dragons. It's hard to fathom. Yeah, well, it sounds like it was ancient history.
This looks valuable.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now that's
Fire
what I
bloom
call
signal.
treasure.
Signal made of plants and imbued with fire magic. Man, that's gonna be good for Hulkenberg. Let's get that on her right away and find our way back to that goal. Look, something written on the stone monument. Mortals are all but lone shards of Mother Earth. Look to the stars. Follow the dragon god's guidance. There's a certain poetry to it, isn't there? It sounds like it's meant to encourage living in harmony with nature,
however,
but to invite us to look to the stars. Surely we cannot do that from within the temple.
No.
No, perhaps it shouldn't be interpreted literally, which means we need to look at ceiling. Oh, look at that. Fancy. My god, I took the long way to get that item. Take care of this. Oh, really?
We'll hold our ground.
Damn it. First time they're actually doing damage to us. Damage, I say,
I'll show
very
you.
loosely. I find that ingenious that all we had to do was look up, because I think there was something about game devs, like there was a documentary or something where they're like, gamers, I think it was like a Portal commentary thing, with, you know, how Portal has a director's commentary bonus mode, where they say gamers, they never look up, so we have to find excuses for them to look up if we want to draw their attention to something. And this is a good way to do it. Last bit of treasure.
That's jaw-dropping.
Looks like it's worth it. Paladin's Mace, a holy mace imbued with healing magic, small MP recovery every turn in battle. Wow, 295 damage. We're already doing well with our armor, given that we're not taking much damage from the enemies at this point, so keep it up. Okay, let's proceed into the canopy chamber. Where's our beloved priestess? Oh, well,
What?
she's got food.
There's someone here.
Oh, who could it be?
it's you. I believe we met at the spring?
Kind of met.
My name is Euphazia. I am priestess of the dragon god, but you may call me Eupha, if it pleases you.
It pleases me so. Eupha.
To see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
To be fair, all she had to do was find like a save room. Should have been fine.
I sought the room least affected by Magla.
Like this.
We of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow. But more importantly, why are you here?
To save your butt.
Edeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete the ritual for the island.
Please, slaughter me. Whichever one of you. I don't care. Just stab me.
Wait, girl. We want no part of this sacrifice. We're here to take you back.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
Gee, Willikers, I don't know. Maybe because you're his sister and he loves you very much.
This is so crazy to think he doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's Magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness.
Yeah, well, I don't think you should take on that burden.
The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
That's true. How do you even know the sacrifice will work? What if he needs 2 people to die? 3?
Is all
5?
this really happening because of that dragon god?
What? But the perils that grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
Even so, surely...
How about this then? We'll get you safely to the altar and see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Let's see what's really going on back
I hope
there
so.
for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
Oh, great.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you've taken the reins, Stroll. I mean, by all means, continue to lead this operation. But dragons, though...
But there's a dragon, right?
I'm nervous.
You just had to remind me, didn't you? We'll have to be ready for anything.
What do you want with Dracotios?
Just to hold it. You know, maybe swing it around a little bit. Kind of like Yosuke did in Persona 4 when he first got the swords for us. Just swing it out in public, and then we'll give it back.
No. Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides,
Not even gonna test us about your brother? What if we're just like imposters?
my third eye sees the flow of Magla keenly.
Ah, true. That's what gave us away. Our good-hearted nature.
There is something unusual about the Magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
Are you talking about archetypes?
Then we must not disgrace their legacy. Let us proceed with all due care.
Let us escort you, miss.
Then...
Alright, let's go to the altar. Eupha, hang back. It's dangerous. Stay with Heisme. He'll look after you.
Indeed.
Head to the innermost altar. Understood. I'll be sure to stay behind you all. Okay. How deep do we need to keep going?